All you Warzone RPG spammers out there, I dare you to run this outdoors. Go ahead, try. Try and spam like 7 or 8 RPGs while I'm behind cover in like 5 seconds. Before we get started, I'd like to remind you to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you enjoy watching our content, show us some love by liking the video, and ring the bell to make sure you get notified whenever we drop new content. We appreciate you all. What's going on, you guys? My name is Cisco, and today we're going to be taking a look at the aerodynamic RPG-7. So let's get into it. Starting off with the externals, my first impressions is that this is a thick boy. Look how beefy this is. It's thicker than me. Video games make it look a little bit shorter and a lot lighter, but this is about 10 pounds. So it will be pretty hefty to carry on your back, but it does feel very solid overall. Majority of the construction of the RPG is going to be made of metal, with the exception of the pistol grip panel, the rear foregrip panel, and the rear assembly are going to be made of wood. Real wood. And the rocket itself is going to be made of plastic. Thank God, because that'd be like an extra like 20-25 pounds to the front of that. It's just going to be front heavy. You're not going to have fun with that. But the tip is made of metal. Just the tip. Now, the real RPG was made cheaply and quickly. There aren't too many bells and whistles on the RPG itself, and this does a very good job of making sure that this is accurate. It does have the rear and front sling attachments. It does have the selector, or the safety switch with the trigger, of course, and flip-up iron sights, just so you can aim. Literally the bare necessities for what you need to carry and use the gun, or RPG. A special feature is that it does include an AK style scope mount on the left side of the gun. Now, like all things in airsoft, this may not fit every aftermarket scope mount, but if you want to be a heretic and try and find a way to mount a Picatinny rail and a short dot, I dare you. Go ahead, be my guest. Go ahead. And then submit it to ASGI, roast my build. I roast the hell out of you over there, huh, kid? Yeah, you like that, huh?
Cisco, don't encourage the fans. Like, your health is already...
I'm good. I got a new medication. I gotta test its limits. Now, probably this whole time you're wondering is, how does it shoot? And does it actually shoot the rocket? Unfortunately, it doesn't. You have to remove the front half of the rocket here by twisting it. And then there is a little sleeve where you could fit a 203 shell, like the 40 mic from Airsoft Innovations. Slide that right in there, and then you just gotta finesse it a little bit, and then lock that back into place. And then you're wondering, how does it fire? Because it's still closed off. You have to take off that metal tip that I mentioned before, and just the tip, and then you'll be able to fire it.
Oh, Cisco, please do not shoot this inside. I don't want to clean up all the BBs.
Bruh.
Now that we have all the instructional stuff and the specs, let's go shoot this thing. As we were headed toward the range, our head tech Taylor actually let us know something. You actually don't need the warhead to fire the gun, or RPG. The 203 shells actually fit directly in here, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. All right, you guys, we're at the 40-foot range here, which is about the perfect distance to go ahead and intimidate someone. The first shell that I'm going to be testing out is the 40 mic, so let's just get into it. Oh yeah, they're intimidated, all right. Now, let's test some other shells. All right, you guys, the next shell we have is the Mad Bull 10.5 millimeter rubber ball training round. This is for training only. I don't know what you're training for, but training only. All right, let's give it a shot.
Bruh.
That was anticlimactic. I'm going to reevaluate my life and throw the shell in the dumpster. The next shell that we have is going to be a Lancer Tactical shower shell. So let's give it a test fire. Actually, surprisingly better than I thought. Honestly, guys, after all the shells that we've test fired, I would say the most fun and practical would be the 40 mic. But if you want to do mil-sim, I would recommend using tagging rounds. But unfortunately, we can't use tagging rounds in the range. Yeah, definitely use 40 mics. The aerodynamic RPG-7 40mm grenade launcher is retailing for $330 at airsoftgi.com. Now, $330 is a little steep, but the overall build quality is fantastic. And if you're going to build a insurgency or a Russian style loadout, this will actually be a great addition to that loadout itself, especially for you cosplayers out there. One last thing I would say is intimidation is a really big factor in airsoft. I know you were probably that guy who would see someone walk around with a 50 cal sniper and think, oh snap, he has a 50 cal sniper. That's the same intimidation factor that you're gonna get with this RPG. You're gonna pull this out in the field and everyone's gonna be like, or they're gonna see you on the field and they're just gonna run for cover just because they're thinking that you're launching something massive at them, which honestly, I think you could. I can see people modifying this to take some cool, like, aftermarket shells. Thank you for stopping by today. How do you guys feel about launchers in airsoft? Me personally, the large style launchers like the RPG here, I would like to see some technology formed so we can actually launch like a rocket itself, like the whole end here. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Give us a thumbs up if you liked the video and subscribe for more content. We are uploading every Wednesdays and Fridays now, and I'll see you guys later. Oh, and I do have new medications, so anyone who's posting to ASGI, Roast My Build, bring it. And then, okay, another thing that I got to say is it's not hard. You go to Instagram, you post it onto your channel. Don't send us a story. Don't send us a DM. It just floods our inbox. Don't post it on Facebook, guys. It's not hard. Post it to your own channel. Hashtag ASGI Roast My Build. Tag at airsoftgi.com. And dot is spelled out. It's not that difficult.